straight out of the jungle and into the city. The city hunter predator is on the prowl.
Ghostbusters!
Looks like you have some problem with your equipment. I think I got something that can help you. You got the tools, you got the talent.
Oh, cool! I'm gonna bust some heads. In a spiritual sense, of course.
Tay Ray's House of Geek.
Hey, toy fans. So, I'm here. Our City Hunter Predator got canceled. I mean, this thing kind of swept in and deleted the footage. And I said, okay, well, I have to bring this one on. So, if you follow my Instagram feed, and I'll put the tag down, there you go, at Tay Ray, so that way you can follow me there. I happened to post this picture of this really cool toy that just came out, and my wife picked it up actually for my son because, you know, I have a full set, but I was like, you know what, I kind of want to get this too, but this one's for him, but I'm reviewing it. She was able to pick up the brand new Ghostbusters Afterlife. This is the Proton Blaster mod. So this is the one, the neutrino one that is able to mod and change. And it is awesome so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and say, normally I put this on a sweep so that way we can look at everything. My sweep's not big enough to house this box. This box is a little too big. This is actually bigger than the Dennis Nedry box. And I barely had enough room for that. So we're going to kind of do things a little bit differently. You're going to see my face a lot, but we're going to look at the package here. Before we get into the package, if you like what you're seeing, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. And comment down below on things that you like about this, expectations about this, whatever you want. It helps my channel grow. Alright, now let's get into it, okay? So this is the Ghostbusters Neutrino Wand mod, okay, and this is coming out for the Ghostbusters Afterlife. I love the look of the box. I like the hazard tape up here, and I like how everything is open and exposed. We've got parts that are zip tied down below, and there doesn't seem to be any plastic bubbling. It's really just the box itself. Up here in the corner, we see that it's for 5 and up, and it is actually made by Hasbro. Now it says that we have 10 combos in different combinations, and I was looking at the instruction sheet, and there's a lot that can happen with this. It has both lights and sounds, and I really like that Ghostbuster emblem. And one of the things I think is kind of cool about it is it's got an industrial look where it's like bolted down, because this is after the initial run of Ghostbusters, and we're dealing with kind of the aftermath of things. So this is going to feel a little more industrialized and kind of worn down. So I'm digging the packaging so far. Going to the sides, we just have a continuation of that hazard stripe. And going to the back. Now this is where we get our neutrino wand. We get kind of a setup here. It has the light ghost feature up here. Talks about it with the actual ghost entrapment. We get some arrows to show us how things kind of work on this with this thing turning around. And then we get our trigger here that shows you how to engage this unit, okay? Now, our 10 plus combinations are actually over here. We'll kind of get to where we can see that a little bit better. There you go. And there's all different ways to do this. I'm personally liking this one right there. I think that one's kind of cool. And I can't wait to see how they flow and work one into the other. Now, that's it on the back. It has a little thing about the Proton Blaster mod, but it doesn't say anything else about this, okay? And actually, the package isn't going to tell us anything else about this. We need to get it out and check out the toy. Okay, so straight out of the package, we get what looks to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts and a little instruction booklet. Now the instruction booklet, it's got, you know, just the parts listing here, so we'll count them out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we're on the right path here. And on the back, it has some basic directions on kind of what to do with that. So we see that we do have to install batteries. I think I've got 3 AAAs right here with me. And then there's a little bit of putting this together. So the first part of this, and we'll look at each part in each unit. So this is the initial Neutrino 1, okay? And I mean, it's, thinking about it for size, this is pretty big. This is, I mean, that's scaled pretty big. We'll compare it to my Neutrino wand. Now I have the 80% Neutrino wand from the Spirit Pack, and I mean, look, it's almost the same size, if not a little bit bigger. The handles and stuff do feel a little bit bigger on this one. Okay, now things that I noticed. We don't have the actual, this is supposed to be where the trigger is supposed to be. That's this part. In this part, they have you do a one-time snap in. Come over here, and you can just snap it into place, and it doesn't come out. So for those people who are wanting to do spirit mods of this, to put either the Franken Geek or the Ghost Labs stuff in here, you might not want to snap that in the very beginning. All right, now next thing they have is they have this little red cap here, and it looks like this red cap is supposed to snap in over here. So we'll just snap that into place. There we go. Just got to line up the creases, and that snapped into place. And so you got kind of a nice little thing there. Okay. Then after that, you get your 2 parts. Now, the 2 parts that you have this ghost entrapment, which is pretty cool. And then you have the proton stream. Now, before we get into that, we want to open this up and get batteries inside. Now, it does actually just screw open, and you can pop that off, and then you have your batteries. So this one looks like all AAAs, and it takes 3 AAAs. So parents who are buying this for their kids and you kind of want to play immediately, I'm hoping these batteries will work, because we didn't buy any extra AAAs, and so I took them out of something else. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this will work. Okay. Oh, very cool. So right off the bat, you get some nice sound here. Just to let you know, there are some movables. Wow, that's pretty cool. Not hearing anything on that one. So it seems like this top switch actually makes different noises on there. So with the mod, you can take this, you can... Oh, see. Okay, so these don't actually do anything. They just happen to be with the... Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it's got kind of an ongoing thing. So you can attach this here. You can also attach this up front. Ooh. And then as you turn the handle, wow, that's really cool. You could take this off. Let's see. And then let's put this one on the front here. Let's see how... Oh, it sounds like almost like a vacuum. So, ready? We're gonna... And then we'll open it up. Oh, and we reveal, look. We got a ghost in there. It's really hard to see, but see, yeah, there's a ghost. And so you can close it back. And as you Wow, that's really interesting. And then of course I think you can take this, you can put on the back, and then if you want just basic neutrino, which is I know what my kid likes. And then of course you can take this, put that on the front. Oh, this seems like a juiced up sort of proton beam. Wow. This is really cool. Now, going into this, I'm liking this so far, but already I have one big complaint, and here's my complaint. Okay, so we've got this really cool neutrino wand, and I haven't quite figured out how to turn it off. And so it's like one of those that, does it just keep going? There it goes. You leave it alone long enough and it turns itself off. Okay, this is pretty cool. Now these are coming in at $29.99, $2 signs. It's brand new on the shelf. This is a pretty cool toy, and I honestly think for the Ghostbuster enthusiasts, it's a fun one to have. It really is. I like this a lot. And I could see customizers having a blast with this. I mean, there's some things that are missing, but all in all, this is fun. This reminds me of what old Kenner stuff used to do. Stars on this. You know, for not having, I kind of wish it had an on and off switch, and that's really my only quibble with this, is that there's no way just to turn it off and that kind of ongoing noise, because I know it's for kids to find ghosts. So, with that being said, without the on and off switch, I'm taking a half a star. So I'm going to say 4.5 stars. This is a lot of fun, guys. This is really worth it, okay? So, let's see. Preview for next week. Let's try this one again and see if we can't get our Predator this time. All right? Now remember, they're not dolls. They're role-playing toys this time. This episode of Tay Ray Gun was sponsored by Marvin Dog Media. To learn more about Marvin Dog Media, visit www.marvindogmedia.com. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below to let YouTube know that you like what I'm making. And be sure to hit that bell notification so you get updates to future content.